Today we're going to dive into some absolutely incredible research that points to a surprising and totally natural weapon in the fight against a global health crisis. And believe me, you'll find it in a very, very unexpected place.
So let's just jump right in with the powerful question this research is asking. What if the answer to a massive global health problem wasn't cooked up in some high-tech lab, but was just, floating in our oceans all along? It's a wild thought, and the science we're about to unpack is just as compelling.
But before we get to the solution, we really need to wrap our heads around the sheer scale of the problem. Just how big of an epidemic are we actually talking about here?
I want you to just look at this number for a second. 422 million. That's how many people right now are living with type 2 diabetes around the world. It's a staggering figure, and it impacts families and healthcare systems on every single continent.
And if you think that number is big, look at where we're headed. As you can see, that 422 million is on track to explode to nearly 700 million by 2045. That isn't just a trend, folks. That's a full-blown tidal wave.
So the bottom line is this. What we're doing right now just isn't enough. The path we're on is completely unsustainable. We urgently, desperately need new, innovative ways to tackle this. The need has never been greater.
So where do we even begin to look for that kind of innovation? Well, this is where the story takes a really exciting turn, and it leads us, of all places, straight into the ocean.
Yep, you heard that right. Marine seaweed. It might look like simple ocean plant life, but what researchers are discovering is that it's a nutritional powerhouse. A powerhouse with the potential to completely change how we think about our metabolic health.
And this right here shows us exactly why. I mean, look at that chart. Up to 75% of marine algae is pure dietary fiber. That's insane. It makes it one of the most fiber-rich resources on the entire planet. But as you're about to see, this isn't just any kind of fiber. It is jam-packed with these unique prebiotic compounds: alginates, fucoidins, and olefins. Now, these are probably names you've never heard before, and that's okay. But just think of them as like the special forces of the fiber world. They have these incredible health benefits that we are only just beginning to truly understand. Okay, so we've established seaweed is basically a fiber superstar. But how in the world does that actually help fight diabetes? Let's dive into the fascinating science of what's happening inside our bodies.
All right, first, a super quick definition so we're all on the same page. What is a prebiotic? Well, put simply, prebiotics are food for the good bacteria that live in your gut. So you're not just feeding yourself, you're feeding the trillions of tiny allies that are working hard to keep you healthy.
And this slide lays out the amazing chain reaction. It starts when you eat these unique seaweed fibers. Then they get to work modulating your gut microbiota, basically helping the good guys flourish. These happy bacteria then produce all sorts of beneficial compounds, which in turn strengthens the lining of your gut. And here's the crucial part. This whole process helps reduce systemic inflammation. That's that low-level body-wide irritation that is a key driver of type 2 diabetes. It's just a beautiful, elegant biological system.
Okay, so that's the theory, and it sounds pretty awesome, right? But does it actually work in the real world, with real people? Let's get to the most important part, the clinically proven results.
And we're not just talking about some feel-good stories here. Oh no, this is based on a massive review of real clinical studies, published by a team led by Dr. Rajesh Kanagopal. And what they found were some truly remarkable and interconnected benefits. First up, and this is the big one for anyone with diabetes, improved glycemic control. This is just a fancy way of saying better, more stable blood sugar levels. And that is the absolute cornerstone of managing this condition.
And that better control leads directly to benefit number 2, enhance insulin sensitivity. This is so critical. It means your body's cells actually start listening to insulin again, letting it do its job properly to manage blood sugar way more effectively.
Benefit number 3 is better weight management. It turns out that by creating a healthier gut environment, these seaweed prebiotics can also play a major role in helping people get to and stay at a healthier weight, which is another huge piece of the diabetes puzzle.
And finally, all of this works together to give us improved lipid profiles. That means better levels of things like cholesterol and other fats in your blood. And that is a huge deal because it directly lowers the risk of heart disease, which is one of the most dangerous complications for people with diabetes.
So when you put all of this together, you take the massive scale of the problem, the unique biology of seaweed, and these proven clinical results, a really powerful picture starts to emerge.
The future, it seems, might just be blue-green.
You know, there's a quote from the research that just perfectly sums this whole thing up. From seed to solution, harnessing the power of marine seaweed for a healthier tomorrow. It's just such a powerful reminder that sometimes we need to look to nature to solve our most modern problems.
And that's really the thought I want to leave you with today. If our oceans are holding a potential key to diabetes, what other incredible, profound, natural solutions are just out there, waiting for us to discover them? It really makes you think about how much we still have to learn from the amazing world around us. Thanks for joining me.